Alright guys, I created this dramatic halo eye look using the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette, and we are going to jump right into it. Hi guys, I am back and I'm going to do a fall eye look using the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. I love this palette. It's one of my favorite nude palettes ever. Very well loved, and yeah, we're going to do a really warm fall eye look. First, I'm gonna go in with the shade Transition, which is like the perfect transition shade. It's like an orange tone, light brown, warm shade. I go in on a Sigma E25 blending brush. Sigma eye brushes are some of my favorite. Ariel Morphe brushes are my #1, and I also really like ColourPop. Sigma is really good quality brushes. They are kind of pricey, but I really like Ariel by Morphe and ColourPop as well. So I'm gonna blend this right into my crease, holding my brush at the very end and holding the tip, putting it right into my crease like this and rocking it back and forth. And look how pigmented the eyeshadow is, because we already have a pretty nice transition crease. His eyeshadow formula is amazing. This is the only palette I own, and it's just so good. Out with like a pinker one and then an all matte one. But yeah, those have definitely caught my eye, but I just really want to get all my use possible out on my eyeshadow palettes before I go and buy other ones. So I'm still using my Major Dimensions palette. And so just like that, I have this very perfect neutral tone transition shade. Transition is the name of the shade, and it's like the perfect name for the shade because it is a perfect transition eyeshadow. So I have this perfect warm tone crease shade blended out into my crease. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade next to it, which is called Absolutely. It's another really nice, perfect warm tone brown shade. And I'm going to start to create a halo. So I'm gonna put this on the outer V part here, and then I'm gonna brush it into the crease using the same brush and getting my inner corner here and then connecting them up here on top of the crease. See how it just fits so perfectly in your crease and like rock it back and forth? Also, the brush is tapered, so do you see they're shorter? It goes in like an arch here, and it makes it easy to get inside your inner corner with it and to get the outer corner. I love fall time. I love fall eyeshadow looks. Honestly, I feel like I kind of keep the fall vibes going all year. I know I'm like labeling all these videos as fall videos, and I feel like most of my eye looks kind of fall in this category of just warm browns, neutrals. And if I do play with color, it's gonna be like evergreens, peaches, burgundies, which are kind of like fall tones. But yeah, so this is just gonna be like a fall halo, which is really just like a neutral halo, and something that just like about anybody can wear. Wow, do I have major creasing for my concealer. Got some major creasing going on here. So I'm trying to blend that out. Okay. So like that. See how I have this like very soft halo? I love a soft halo, and I really like the harsh. So I blended out this very soft, matte, warm crease. Or sorry, it's very soft, warm halo. So now I want a smaller brush. So I'm just gonna pick out like a brush like this. This is a Morphe, doesn't say anything on it, but it's a Morphe brush like that. And I'm gonna go in with the shade next to it, which is Mother, which is this really pretty red tone brown. Gonna tap off the excess and just touch that in here. blending it out. Like, look how easy and effortlessly these shades though like blend out. Like, they truly are the easiest things to blend out. It's all right. So I'm just dragging it up here, blending it out with the tip, slowly adding pigment. Like, that is such a kind of hard skill to learn, is just slowly adding your eyeshadow and building it up. Because if you go in with way too much, it just, nope, it's not gonna work. Like, I kind of am with way too much up there because now the crease has that harsh line that I don't want. So I'm gonna try and soften that out and make sure that the most pigment is down by the lash line. And then pay attention to where your iris is, because that's where you're gonna want the lightest part to get that reflection. And now I'm just gonna go in with the brush I had earlier, that Sigma brush. Just kind of blend this out because it is getting a little patchy and hard to work with, and I don't want any of that. Like, I want this to just be a soft and fluffy halo eye look. So I'm gonna bring this up a little high over here, kind of like how I have the other part. And then going back in with that Sigma brush, blending. It really doesn't look that red on the eye, it just looks like a brown. Okay, so something like that. I'm going to apply some brow gel as my glitter glue, and I'm gonna take it on my finger. So this is the NYX brow gel, and I'm gonna tap it down the center here. It kind of was a lot, and I don't want that much. You see how it's like picking up my eyelid? Like, it's so sticky. So just tapping it there and spreading it around. And now I don't really know what kind of color I want to go in with, because I was really eyeing this one, but I also like this one, I don't know. So since it's fall, I'm gonna go in with that one. Just kind of like an orangey tone. So this is the shade right there. Sorry, my shadow fell out, so I can't really show it. And I'm gonna just tap it up and down, which is like really helping this eyeshadow pop. And so pretty, oh my god. His eyeshadows are just stunning. So I'm just kind of like tapping my finger on it up and down and then bringing it to the sides. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with that brush, taking that redder shade called Mother and just kind of tapping it here on top of the glitter. Bringing back that darkness. And now I'm gonna go actually in with the darkest shade right there, which is Scandal. So taking that darkest brown shade, same brush, very, very light hand, and I'm gonna tap the inner corner here. It's really gonna help darken and deepen up this look. And over here in this corner, like that. So it's really dark in the outer corners. And then I want to take my finger and I want to go in with that chocolate shimmer, which is called Legendary. So this chocolate shimmer on my finger, and very softly I want to tap this in between those darks and that light. This is probably one of my favorite eye looks actually. This like is turning out so stunning and his formulas are just so amazing and these shimmers are just like divine. Do you see how it's gone from chocolate to vanilla? Do you see that? So pretty. Okay. So now I'm gonna work on the bottom lash line with this brush. I'm gonna take it in the back of my hand and just really try and get off all of the darker shades. But now I wanna go in with this middle brown shade right here, which is Absolutely. And I'm going to pat that underneath here, keeping it warm. Wow, this look is like ridiculous, honestly. And I hope my camera was in focus the whole time, because I'll be very upset if it was not. And then I'm gonna go with the shade next to, which is Mother, the red tone, and put that here as well. I'm gonna try and get rid of that fallout. So with the shade Mother, that red tone. All right, and then with the lash glue on my finger, I'm gonna just take a little bit here and just tap it under. And now I'm gonna take that second shade again, which is Ambience, on my finger and tap it right on the glitter glue. Sometimes these eye looks look really good without doing it on the bottom lash line, but there's just something about, I don't know. I like to do the top and bottom when I do the halo, but I have done it without the bottom lid matching and it looks pretty good too. Now we go with that darkest brown shade, which is called Scandal. And I'm going to pat this into the outer part of my lash line. Brush it away. Going in on my Hourglass Jellyfish palette, I love this palette. I'm going in with this shade, which is Ethereal Light. And I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with this. It's like my favorite inner corner highlight right now. And I'm gonna touch underneath my brow bone as well. And I'm gonna go with this brown eyeliner from Rimmel London, and it is called 003 Brown. It's like shimmery brown. And I put this in my bottom waterline. My favorite mascara. It says the Maybelline Scandalous Mascara. And I'm gonna apply wispy lashes. These are not the dummy wispies, these are just the straight wispies. And I'll be right back. All right guys, false lashes are on and bottom lash mascara. And that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And I have many more fall tutorials to come. And that completes this look.